All right, let's talk about the future of industry. We're diving into a critical component that's at the very heart of a massive revolution in industrial safety and efficiency, the safety valve. And believe me, it's about to get a whole lot smarter. So here's a bold prediction for you. By 2026, the traditional, dumb safety valve, well, it's obsolete, at least for any critical industrial service. We're not just talking about an upgrade here. This is a complete game changer. The stakes for plant safety, for uptime, and frankly, for our environment are just way too high to keep relying on old tech.
So you're probably asking, why such a dramatic change? It's because in today's high-stakes industrial world, the old way of doing things isn't just inefficient anymore. It's become a massive liability. Okay, think about it. For decades, the industry has run on this reactive fail and fix model. A valve blows, the whole plant grinds to a halt, and everyone scrambles to fix it. You're losing production, you're potentially leaking emissions. It's a mess. The new way? It's all predictive, a sense and schedule model that keeps uptime at a maximum and ensures you're in compliance. It is literally the difference between chaos and control. And this huge leap from reactive to predictive, it's all being powered by what we're calling the smart valve revolution. Seriously, think of it like giving your entire plant a central nervous system. It can actually feel a problem coming, long before it ever turns into a catastrophe.
Now, the star of this whole show is the wireless acoustic sensor. It's pretty cool. These little devices just clamp right onto a valve and they listen. They're listening for a super specific, high-frequency sound, the ultrasonic vibration of a tiny internal leak. It's called simmering, and it's the absolute earliest warning sign you can get that a valve is starting to fail. It's literally like hearing a problem whisper before it has a chance to shout.
So how does this all work? It's all tied together in what's called the Industrial Internet of Things, or IoT. So first, that sensor detects the simmer. Step 2, that data gets instantly fed to the plant's digital twin, which is basically a perfect virtual copy of the real thing. Then AI gets to work, analyzing all that data to predict exactly when that valve might fail. And the final step? Maintenance gets proactively scheduled way before the valve ever pops. It's this beautiful, seamless, intelligent feedback loop. Okay, so this isn't just about cool, futuristic tech for the sake of it. Let's talk about what really matters: cold, hard cash. The biggest payoff here is the absolutely incredible return on investment you get from maximizing your plant's uptime. The whole economic equation is just flipping on its head. Every single dollar you put into this predictive tech is an investment. It's an investment to prevent losing millions of dollars during an unplanned shutdown. See the shift? You're not just spending money to fix things anymore. You're investing money to keep things running and profitable. And the prize for getting this right? It's enormous. I mean, unplanned downtime is the #1 profit killer in so many industries. A single day of a shutdown can cost a refinery millions. And that's not just in lost production. You've got supply chain chaos, damage to your reputation. It's a nightmare. With a predictive model, the goal isn't just to reduce downtime, it's to eliminate it entirely. Now that's an ROI that gets the boardroom excited. But look, this story isn't just about the bottom line. There's another huge force pushing this change forward, and that's a new global demand for environmental responsibility. The whole world is moving toward net zero, right? And for companies, having aggressive ESG goals, that's environmental, social, and governance, it's not optional anymore. The old standards for what was considered allowable leakage, totally not good enough. You've got government regulations and big-time investors all demanding that the industry tightens up its act. So let's look at the standards. The old one, API 527, was really just about basic function. Does it work? The new global benchmark, ISO 15841, is totally different. It was designed for a net zero world, and it demands way lower fugitive emission rates. And here's the kicker. You simply cannot meet this new standard with old valve hardware. It's basically a regulatory mandate to upgrade. So what's the answer? Enter the green valve. We're talking about new designs, like pilot-operated safety relief valves. Now, instead of just a simple spring holding it shut, these clever valves use the plant's own system pressure to create a much stronger, much tighter seal. They stay bubble-tight right up to the limit, stopping those tiny, low-level leaks that are a big no-no under the new ISO standards. This is the actual hardware that makes those big ESG promises a reality. And if that wasn't enough, this whole push for ultimate efficiency has broken through one last barrier, the super costly and time-consuming process of testing the valves themselves. Honestly, this is a total game changer. In the old days, to test a critical valve, you had to shut down a whole section of the plant. Not anymore. With in-situ testing, you don't have to. These assisted lift devices can test and certify a valve while the plant is still running at full steam. We're talking about saving days of downtime. It turns what was a massive operational headache into a quick, simple electronic check.
So we'll leave you with this final thought. This smart valve revolution, it's being driven by both money and the environment. And it really points to a much bigger shift. We're moving from a mechanical past to a digital, predictive future. And that really makes you wonder, right? If your most critical safety devices are still dumb, what else in your operation is living on borrowed time?